Listen, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. The quarantine is winding down. Do you understand? The party's coming to an end. It's just like a horrible feeling. It really is. Listen, when work started shutting down and everybody started staying home, okay, I was like everybody else. I listen. We're all losing a lot of money here. Let's not get things wrong, all right? And a couple people fucking dropped dead. It's terrible. We all know. But when they told us to stay home, I think we all had like a little ticket tape parade going on in our head. Yeah. I think everybody threw a figurative handful of confetti in the air. I know I did. So now we're starting to see that we're gonna have to go back. That we're gonna have to go back to work and get sick now. Yeah, this is how it works. We gotta be the stupidest people alive. I'm not even kidding you. So we'll hide from the coronavirus. It's like a cartoon, and the coronavirus sits in the corner, and then we go back to work, and it's like, we get it again. You know what? I ain't gonna listen. Things are winding down. Do you understand? And now the realization that I gotta go back to work next week is coming back, and it's like I'm crash landing an airplane now. It's just like I'm bringing a B-29 bomber down into the runway with one wing on fire. The fucking tail's bent over like this. There's no landing gear. Alright, and I'm sitting there thinking like, you gotta bring this thing down. Alright, this party's gotta wind down. I'm like, what do I gotta do? I gotta start working out now. I gotta start eating healthy. I gotta trim the beard. I gotta take off the fucking sweater full of pearlers. It's just not fair. It's just, and to top it all off, my wife's on the fucking rag. And I got half the staircase apart. This is my wife. We gotta work on the staircase. A couple of the stairs are creaking and cricking. Maybe there's a gap. Maybe one of the stair things looks like it's about to collapse. I tell her, I take one look at it, and I know the staircase has got to be replaced. Am I going to say that? No. So what does she want to do? Well, we could just take the top of the No, you don't take a tread off of a staircase. You don't understand. You got to go up underneath the staircase where there's another staircase well, which is impossible to work on the ceiling because you're standing on a staircase. So you're working on a staircase, standing on a staircase. I got to rip the whole ceiling out to look underneath there to find out that the entire fucking staircase has got to be rebuilt and we're in a pandemic. Yeah, easy to get a carpenter right now. This is how fucking dumb they are. Do you understand? I knew it from taking one look at it, that the staircase will last another 10 years. But no, it's got to be done right now. So there you have it. I'm sleeping on the couch. Thank you. Thank you. Everything's got to get done right now. The idea that I gotta cut my hair and trim my beard is horrifying to me right now. This is like, remember how, what was it, the ancient Greeks that believed, like, they believed that their hair held, like, enormous power, right? Isn't that what they grew their hair, their beards? I mean, magnificent men. That like to, I don't know, what they'd finger little boys or something, right? Nobody's perfect. All right? Nobody's perfect. But I feel like now, Like Zeus. Like if you cut my hair now, all my powers will be gone. Even though there's only 3 strands of it in the back. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's why I don't have my Mickey Mouse sweater on. Because I was ripping sheetrock out, and now I look like I'm running away from 9/11. It's covered in dust. I can't even wear my Mickey Mouse sweater. I gotta wear this thing. I mean, look at it. Look at the perlers. What I think perlers are like Mother Nature's way of saying, "All right, enough is enough with this article of clothing." Yeah. You can't exactly go to a job interview with perlers. You know, if you start talking to somebody and there's 2 things I can't talk to somebody. Okay? If I'm talking to you and you got dog hair all over the place, or you got perlers all over your clothes, I'm like, all right, this guy is, there's no reason to continue any sort of a relationship with this person. And if you got perlers and dog hair, I'm like, what is this guy's life? Just nothing but a constant party? I just picture him like rolling around on the floor with his dog licking his face, drinking booze. I don't know. Because you need booze. You need booze to erase your conscience. To be able to wear that sweater. Oh, and throw dandruff on top of it. You know somebody like this? Perlers, dog hair, and dandruff. I mean, what else? You see a person like this, you run the other way. I don't care who you are. You could put that person in the ring with Mike Tyson and he'd be like, I don't know what to do with this guy. I don't know. Callahan? I mean, we got a fresh load in, guys. Oh, let's make it come out of the barrel. Come on. I mean, you gotta excuse me. That's the closest I'm ever gonna get to Clint Eastwood. Will you? Give me a fucking break. We're tuning in for crimes. Oh, all right. I was scanning. I see what this quarantine's done to the American people. All right? I was out the other day. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. Everybody, this is what's blowing my mind about people. Everybody is out on the front lawn. Do you notice this? In like lawn chairs, and like families are getting together. They're all like surrounded, like circling the wagons on the front lawn with like lawn chairs, and there's coffee out and strollers. Everything's in the front yard. Do you know what the stigma is? Normally, if it's not quarantine time, there's a big stigma. Maybe, I don't know, your town. I know some towns that don't give a fuck. There's a trampoline in the front yard, a barbecue. You don't do around here, you don't do anything in the front yard. Okay? This is how pathetic people are. And this, you could read people from a mile away. People are starving for companionship around here. That they want to have a little party in the front yard. That way they can wave to people that walk by. Everybody's so lonely! I got news for you right now. I don't care if I'm last man on, like, a human being on planet Earth. I ain't throwing no party in my front yard. Roll the theme song, will you please? What would happen if you dug an in-ground pool into your front yard? I want to be the first guy to do that. Is there a town ordinance? And why is there a town ordinance? Is this your fucking property? Can you do what you want? I want to throw an in-ground pool in my front yard. Yeah. One of those infinity pools that'll line up with the street. I wanted to have my whole house be a swimming pool. Yeah, God Almighty, let me have $1 billion. Let me have $1 billion, and you'll just see the human potential. We're talking about swimming pool, kitchen. I mean, I know. King Tiger Tank, daily driver. A fucking tape deck that works. Come on.
Man, money, two lives, and guys, we can catch the most on tape. Kilos disintegrate, Pyrex spots we break, beans taking place. In the building, niggas building like little children staring. Them older niggas ain't caring. Siren circling, beans are lurking in your baggage. On one's going in what?
Smack him in his cabbage.
In the woodwork, crack sales, like blowers in the projects. Richest niggas rocking all the real work. Police questioning, Wu-Tang cats investing in. J and they Lexuses, GS is sending messages. 2 and 2 makes the styles crazily poor.
Who's that, Raekwon? Oh yeah, great smile on that guy. He's like Jaws from James Bond. Guys, what do you want to talk about today? I mean, here we go. Let's talk about something, let's do a review on the Super Nintendo Mini over here, shall we? Yeah, we picked this up at a garage sale for $5. I know. I pulled it right out from under some kid's nose. His mother was out there. She's this typical Long Island trash. What is this? This is Johnny's? I don't know, $5. Yeah. Thanks, Mom. You're a real prize. Anyhow, fuck Johnny. What are you going to do? Sorry. What are you going to do? Sorry, Johnny. I felt like writing a note. Your mother's a real asshole. Sorry, kid. Not sorry about your console. It's in good hands now. Sorry, your mom's a real asshole. Anyhow. Oh my God, I ran out of the garage sale with this one. Oh yeah. I mean, and then I realize, I get in my car and I realize I'm that guy. You know, like I'm a real dirtbag too. What are you going to do? Nobody's perfect. Anyhow. So you're thinking, oh, this is going to be good. Bidhead 1000 is going to rip this system apart. No, not really. I got to tell you something right now. Excellent. Excellent day. Excellent day. And I'll tell you why. I take this sucker, I plug it in for my son. Okay, and he goes hog wild on it. I tell you right now, this is my son. This is Harvard for video games for my kid. It's perfect. Listen, I got a 4-year-old, all right? He's just starting to get the knack. He's cutting his teeth on the Super Nintendo Mini. Yes. And it's fantastic. Can you think of a better way to calibrate your gaming than playing Super Mario World? Let's face it. It's pixel perfect platforming. Are we wrong? Listen, I gotta, something, I love to sit here and spit all over Nintendo. I'd love to sit there and do it for you. But guys, you gotta admit, when it comes to kids' games in general, these are solid games, man. Not only that, it's stuff like moments like when he's playing Super Mario World, and I'm like, hey son, give me that controller for a quick second. and I show him how to do the jumping spin that you break through blocks, and he looks at me like I could be a hero for once in my life. You understand? And forget about it. When I got the feather, you know, he got the cape with the feather. I said, son, hand me that controller now. I run, jump, and start flying. My son's like, all of a sudden he's like an Ewok. And I'm like, that's right. Anything else? Yeah, you get to be a hero for once in your life to your kid. Oh my God, the treasures. Yes. I mean, and this has got it all on there. I mean, let's face it. It's Street Fighter 2. My son loves to play Street Fighter 2. This is the thing that blows my mind. He keeps going to Street Fighter 2. And he goes, Dad, I want to play the punching game. I want to play the punching game. I say, all right. We play Street Fighter 2. I got news for you. It's mind-numbing playing Street Fighter 2 with my son. Okay? Let's face it. This is my rule, okay? I let him win 3 times, then I absolutely cream him. This is the only way I can stay interested. And he's like beating me, jumping up and down. I win. And then like on the 3rd time, I'm like, you motherfucker. It's like punch, fireball, Hadouken, and I'm sending him into outer space, and he's like, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't wait for that 3rd game to come. Or at least let me beat the shit out of that Lexus. Oh. Anyhow. And sometimes I'll be just like a real scumbag. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Respiratory problem. This is... I can't imagine who would have a respiratory problem right now. All right. So sometimes I'll beguile, and I'll sit in the corner, and he goes, Dad, do cheating moves. They figure it out quick. He'll say, Dad, do cheating moves. So I'll sit in the corner. I'll throw whatchamacallit, high-speed Hadoukens at him, sonic booms at him. And then he thinks he's real clever because he just jumps over him. It's amazing the natural coordination that a child has after a while. When they start to pick it up, they really start to pick it up. And then I'll throw him a low speed. A low speed sonic boom, and his jump timing is off, and he goes right into it. Oh, the treasures. And then he looks at me like, what did you do? More cheating moves, son. I mean, Daddy's full of them. Anyhow. Who's the cheapest character in... I know what you're going to say, Chun-Li. No, I think it's E Honda. Yeah. E Honda's many fists punch is a super cheat move, man. It's ultra powerful. Please. And if you know how to use Zangief, oh my God, you can finish off a guy quick. Listen, I once went to the arcades and I saw a guy mow the lawn with everybody using Zangief. Yeah. Nobody could touch him. I said, this guy's this good with Zangief. Imagine him with somebody else. And he was just like... Zangief could basically do 3 moves and destroy and take all your energy from you. Am I wrong? Anyhow. You want to talk... I kid myself with the Super Nintendo Mini. I kid myself like, yeah, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy, and you know what? I'll start Super Metroid, and it's like, you ready for it? Wait till everybody goes back to work. Okay, this thing's going to be ringing off the hook. Anyhow, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I fool myself into saying, playing. I'm gonna play all these. I'm gonna play Secret of Mana. And I'm like, listen, buddies, I ain't got time for this shit. Throw F-Zero on. Let's hear a little Mute City music. What does my son love doing? He loves jumping in F-Zero. He loves jumping the ramp over the side and then watching the car blow up. And he could do that over and over and over again and laugh like Fozzie Bear the whole time. I'm like, like there's no death. Every death ends with laughter. I said, what a fantastic, frame of mind to be in. All right. But I'm going to tell you something. The real treasure on this Super Nintendo Mini is a game that I never really played before. I'll be honest with you. I never played it before. I've had it. I found it a million times in every fucking garage sale imaginable. Okay? And then playing with my son, it's the perfect two-player game. The way it's set up is very unique. And that is Donkey Kong Country. Yes, this is the surprise to me. Me and my son, we played Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, together, two-player. It's a fantastic father-son game. It really is. Let me tell you something. The graphics, I'm in. I just put myself in that time frame perspective. Okay? These graphics were must have been unreal. When they were programming this over at Nintendo, they must have been like, oh my god. This is going to be the next biggest thing. Because they did look impressive. The way the guys move and stuff like that. It's just what is it called? Rendered graphics out of pre-rendered? I have no idea. But I don't mind them. And I'll tell you something right now. And Yoshi's Island? Oh my god. Yoshi's Island's a great little game. Yeah. And the graphics are insanely gorgeous. This is like Yoshi's Island was like the pinnacle of pixelated graphics, of sprite-based graphics. Am I wrong? Let's face it. Because then, we went to the PlayStation, Super N64, everything just went down the fucking turlet. Well, maybe not the PlayStation, but N64. When we're talking Nintendo, I mean, it was almost like Yoshi's Island was the peak. The peak! I mean, what are the FX chip in there? There is scaling. That's just a gorgeous game. And the way it's set up, it's a really fun game. Anyhow. But we're here to talk about Donkey Kong Country. And I haven't gotten far into this game. The music is fantastic. The play control is great. The way it's set up is great. Yeah, when I play Super Mario World with my kid, I gotta admit, I do one of the most low-life things you can do. Listen, my son likes to play the same boards over and over again. You know that when you play two players in Super Mario World, how you pass once you complete a board, the next player can play, which is genius. That way you're not playing against some fucking prodigy asshole that never gets off the controller. So my son likes to play the same boards over and over again, and on those boards he's getting good. There's two little boards that he likes to play, and then I gotta sit there forever and watch him sniff out the entire board. But ultimately he winds up getting two extra guys doing it. All right, you use Yoshi. You fought out a free guy. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You get this, that. You get another free guy. He winds up he's gradually racking up guys, playing these two boards, which is great because then I go out and I venture further and further into the game. And what happens is ultimately I lose all my guys, and then you know how it's game over for you, and then it asks you if you want to take guys from from Mario. I'm Luigi. You want to take guys from Mario? And I'm like, I'm looking around. I look at my son and I'm like, bing, 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 bing. And I steal a couple guys. I know. I feel like a complete piece of shit from hell. But I'm looking at him. He's just sitting there smiling. I was like, he doesn't even know that I'm pulling the fucking rug out from under him. I'm not proud of those moments. But, you know, hey, listen. Symbiotic relationship here. Anyhow, we played Donkey Kong Country together, and I haven't gotten far in this game. Not at all. Why? I can't get past this fucking minecart level. Anybody? No? This is how early in the game we are. We're like at 8% through the game. And I can't do the minecart level. And when I finally get far in the minecart level, you know how you could switch back and forth, like one guy dies and then you have to switch controllers, like then he'll play, but he can't do the minecart level. So I got to rip the controller out of his hand, thinking of the possibility of actually completing the mine. So picture time. We'll go into the minecart level. I got to figure this out. Maybe we can do it here on the show, or maybe you could just laugh at me. The dust. I don't know where it's coming from. I got the secret to these mini consoles right now. I'm going to tell you something right now. The other reason why I let my son play this thing is he's yanked it off the table. The thing bounces across the floor. Do you understand? The controllers are falling. Everything still works. And that is one of the things I can really take my hat off to Nintendo about. Robust consoles. All right? The game station falls off the table and it shatters into a million pieces. You get it? We know. But the one thing they should do with these mini consoles is they should have a cover on the back where you can insert like D batteries just to make it heavy. I understand you can't make the console heavy because it'll be expensive to ship. But make it so you can take an everyday thing that's heavy and stick it in there to give it weight so it doesn't come cruising off the table. And super, super soft rubber feet. I know, we're a half hour in here. Let's get started. I like the little music during the main menu too. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, buddies. Oh boy. See how the cables are twisted together? This is from my son playing Donkey Kong Country by himself. All right, shut your ass. All right, hold on. He plays Donkey Kong Country by himself, and when he dies, he switches controllers, and then it just inevitably turns into this fucking coiled up rope. That's what, you know something? I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Alright, kill the lights. Get you guys in position here. Come on. Okay, how's that? Good? Alright. How am I gonna do this here? Oh yeah, Punch Out too. You know what? I could go on and on about Punch Out. I like Kirby's Dream Course. Yeah, it's like miniature golf. I'm in. All right, here we go. 1994 Nintendo. Come on. Yeah, look at 8%. Anyhow. Alright, we gotta get to the board. There we go. Let me get I gotta get the other controller nearby. I'm gonna need it. Alright, so we got 2 boards till we get to the minecart level. There it is, right up there, right? Winky's Walkway. Okay. There we go. Oh, you motherfuck. Already I'm tangling the controller. Alrighty. Get the frog. I'm getting the frog, that way we get the extra guy, right? Or the extra guys. Let me tell you something. The frog makes things a little tricky, doesn't he? Nice music. Okay, up we go. Alright, we need everything we can get, right? Yes. Okay. Sometimes you get the frog and you think automatically you're in, but it's not necessarily the case. Alright, here we go, babies. Alright. Alright, we're in good shape. Alright, let's go to Joseph Mengele's minecart board. Alright. This should be easier on a 45-degree angle. Oh, these motherfuckers. See, they get me already. Alright, here we go. Full concentration. You're not going to hear me talk a lot during this. Yes. Yes. This prick. This prick. This prick. This stupid jump right here. Oh, fuck! Alright, here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on! Focus. Focus. Oh my god. Alright. I'm getting nervous over here. I need more coffee. I need coffee to calm my nerves. This animal. That animal. That animal. This jump. This animal. The jump from hell. Alright. Hold on a second here. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fuck! Oh, give me the Lord's break. All right. Over you. Over you. Over you. Jump from hell. That's the jump from hell right here. Whoever made that jump, I hope they die a slow death. Come on. How many guys we got? All right. Yes. 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 Up. Up. This guy. Up. This guy. This guy. This guy. Jump from hell. Damn it. Come on. This guy. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh! Did... I never did that before. Oh, so happy. Now we can move on with our lives. Oh, this is great. All right, guys. How do I make sure that's saved? Will it save? Oh, I'm not going anywhere until this is saved. Oh. Is that saved? Well, can we go back and save it? Hold on a second. Maybe we can go back. You can't go back? Alright. You know what? What are we gonna do? We're gonna sit here all fucking day? Guys. Oh, I'm so happy I beat that. You know what the real motherfuck on that stage is? When they show you the arrow, like you're at the end, and then they throw another one of those motherfucks at you that you gotta jump over. That's just plain cruel. Guys, do you realize that you just turned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K fights! We'll see you next time.